In this module, we're going to work on creating a WebDriver test script using JUnit. So we'll start by opening up Eclipse. And once it's loading, it's going to ask for a workspace. So we'll set that workspace initially at some folder that you can create on your hard drive. And what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to create the JUnit test, and we'll need to create a project as well. So once it loads here, I'm going to create a new project, file. It looks like it's stuck for a moment. Create a new Java project. Create that, and then it'll create a source folder. It'll create the system GRE. What I want to do is I want to add a few more folders locally. So I'm going to navigate to this folder I've created here, this WebDriver test, and I'm going to create a lib directory. So a folder called lib. Inside the project. Inside of there, I want to copy over some files I downloaded for Selenium. So I need the JUnit folders, or jar files, excuse me. And inside of there, I'm going to drop them into the lib directory. Also, I had downloaded Selenium, and I need to open that up as well. So I'm going to grab the Selenium jar file, put it in the same directory. I'm going to go into back in my downloads. I'm going to grab the standalone server that I downloaded earlier. Put that in there. So now I've got all the lib directories I need. So I'm going to go configure this. Build path. Configure build path. I'm going to go into the libraries. I'm going to add external jar files. And make sure I'm in the right project. Navigate to this lib directory. Select all those, open them up, and now it becomes part of the project. So now we can see we have the 4 jar files added in here. Okay. And under the source, this is the source files where we're going to create all our Java files. We're going to create new package, and we'll create test package. Okay. So that's what we'll start off with. And then we're going to basically create all this new code. Okay. So create new. We're going to go to Java file. Create a new Java. Actually, I want JUnit, sorry. Case. And I'll just grab setup and tear down for now. And then just finish that. The first thing here is it's going to create a skeleton test, JUnit test. And you'll see this before annotation that tells us that this runs before the test. An after method runs after the test. So this is our actual test method. Test, and then you'll have an at test annotation that specifies this is a JUnit test. The before says you can name the method whatever you want, but general conventions call it setup, and that means it runs before every test method. So I could have multiple tests in here and name them all something different, and the before method will always run before each one of these test methods here. The after method here, with the after annotation, which is standard called teardown, will always run after each one of these test methods by convention. Okay? So now, that's the basic structure of a JUnit test. The other thing is you're going to have these imports. It's going to import an assert, a static assert from the library assert, and when you find that, it's usually under this JUnit here, org JUnit, and then you'll find assert. So if I expand this a little bit more, it can be seen.